Bhajias are very popular throughout East Africa. You can find them being sold as a street food, in restaurants, and the best part of this recipe is that you can make the bhajias from scratch at the comfort of your home. Once the bhajias are ready, you can pair with some kachumbari, chutney, or ukwaju, which is tamarind sauce. So you'll need potatoes for this recipe, and I've already peeled and washed my potatoes, ready for cooking. You're going to pick your peeled potato and place on your chopping board. Then you're going to pick a knife and slice through the potato just like this. This is the shape and size we're looking for. You're going to transfer your potatoes to a bowl with water and finish off chopping the rest of the potatoes. When buying potatoes for making bhajias, always go for medium-sized potatoes. So I'm done slicing my potatoes or chopping my potatoes. So I'll be washing the potatoes around 2 times. This is to get rid of the excess starch, which we don't want. Dry off your potatoes before placing in the batter, because if the potatoes are too wet, they're going to liquidify the batter, and you want some nice and thick batter. My potatoes are nice and clean, and the next step is to make our batter. So I'm going to be using garam flour, which is ground chickpea flour, and it's pale yellow in color and has a very nice earthy tone to it. And the best part about using chickpea flour is that it's gluten-free. So I'm going to add in 1 cup to my bowl. Next, I'm going to be using around 3 spices. So I'm going to be adding some turmeric, black pepper, some cumin, and salt. Actually, there are 4 spices. Using a whisk, I'm going to whisk in all the spices into the garam flour. Once done, you're going to keep the bowl aside, and then you're going to chop some coriander. So over here, I have a bunch of coriander, which I've washed and cleaned. So I'm going to use a very sharp knife and chop my coriander together with some stems. Yes. Using my whisk, I'm going to mix in the coriander into the bowl as I gradually add in some water. Add in a little bit more water. This is how the batter should be looking like, not too thick and not too light. And at this point, you're going to place a frying pan over high flame and add in cooking oil. As the oil is getting hot, I'm going to place in my potatoes in the batter. Adding turmeric into the batter is going to add a very lovely yellow color, because garam flour has a pale yellow color. The coriander is going to add so much flavor to the bhajias. Trust me, you don't want to skip on the coriander. Now it's time to mix my potatoes together with the batter. So you'll use a spoon or you can use your hands while mixing in the batter. Make sure the potatoes are not stuck together. This is to make sure all the nice spices are coating each potato. I'm going to drop in some butter into the cooking oil. Once I notice bubbling, the oil is ready for my bhajias. Using my hands, I'm going to carefully drop in the bhajias into the cooking oil. It will be totally messy, but it will be worth it at the end of cooking the bhajias. Don't overcrowd your cooking oil with the potatoes, because the temperature of the oil is going to drop and you're going to have some soggy bhajias. Place in some more potatoes as the rest cook. Since my hands are full of butter, I'm going to use my hands and mix in the potatoes to be coated with the butter, just like that. Because we're using high flame, the bhajias are going to cook very fast. So after a minute, you're going to check on your bhajias using a skimmer. And this is how my bhajias are looking. They're looking very lovely. You can spot the coriander and also they're crispening up. So I'm going to cook for another 30 seconds. Then I'm going to transfer to a bowl lined with kitchen paper towel to drain off the excess oil. Shake off the excess oil and transfer to the rest. And using a metallic sieve, I'm going to scoop out the butter in the cooking oil so that it doesn't burn. Shake off the excess oil. While dropping in the bhajias in the cooking oil, you can use your fingers. Just be careful because you don't want some nasty burns on your fingers. Also, while dropping in the bhajias in the cooking oil, don't drop the bhajias from afar because the oil is going to splash on you and you'll have some nasty burns. My second batch is ready. Just look how gorgeous the bhajias are looking, and they're super crispy. I'm going to use my skimmer and shake off the excess oil and transfer to the rest of the bhajias. My bhajias have turned out absolutely amazing. They are crisp and I love the golden brown color on my bhajias. You can spot the coriander and everything is just perfect. Once you bite into the bhajia, it's very crisp and the inside is soft and very hot. So be careful while enjoying the bhajias when they are straight from the cooking oil. I'm going to test my bhajias. You can hear the crunch. This is just perfect.